Oh, that was a good walk and a good run. My respiratory system is now really working. I need to catch my breath. Now I can work on getting my circulatory system working better, get my heart pumping. So I'm going to lift some weights. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, that's enough. Too heavy. I don't like working out anyway. No, but in all seriousness, class, let's start talking about our body system. So class, all living things must breathe. But why? Well, we need the oxygen for our cells to produce more energy. Even fish have to breathe. They have special structures called gills that they help them breathe in the water. The water passes by the gills and then oxygen is exchanged into their bloodstream. Pretty amazing. Here's our respiratory system, or the act of breathing is respiration. The structures in our respiratory system are trachea, bronchi tubes, lungs, alveoli, and diaphragm. The job or function of our respiratory system is to move oxygen from the air to our cells. Then the cells use that oxygen to extract energy from food. It also removes carbon dioxide and water from the body to help keep homeostasis, that balance in the body. We don't want too much carbon dioxide because that's toxic for us. Here's a picture. You can draw it in your notebook. The trachea is right here, the lungs, then the bronchial tubes inside. Then the bronchial tubes lead to the alveoli, where the oxygen and carbon dioxide is actually exchanged, traded from your bloodstream. Then the diaphragm down here is that muscle. So we can't breathe in the water like fish, but we can use oxygen tanks like scuba divers do here in this picture. Did you say oxygen goes in and carbon dioxide comes out? If you did, you're right. The body system that works really closely with our circulatory system is our respiratory system. So the circulatory system seen here, write this down. The structures are your heart, arteries, veins, and capillaries. The function is to transport, that means to carry from one place to the next, oxygen and glucose, which is sugar, to the cells to produce energy. It also picks up and transports waste away from the cells. That should be a way, not a wet. Here's a close-up picture and explanation of what the arteries, capillaries, and veins are and what they do. Write this down and copy this picture. The heart is an amazing organ. It's actually a muscle. The heart is a mighty cardiac muscle that creates the force needed to push blood throughout the body. The heart contracts and then relaxes, acting as a pump to push that blood throughout the whole body. Okay, we know about feces and vomit because that comes from our digestive system. But where does urine or pee come from? Our excretory system removes that pee. That's why it's excretion. It exits the body, the process of removing waste. The structures are kidney, bladder, and a nephron. The system that removes waste from the body is our excretory system. This waste includes urea, water, carbon dioxide. Here's 2 pictures. Take a moment to draw this diagram right here that I'm boxing. We'll talk about the kidney in more detail in class. Now we're at the reproductive system. Part 1's all about the female side. The structures are eggs and ovaries. The system's job is to produce new individuals, offspring and babies of the same type to maintain a species over time. Females produce egg cells that can be fertilized by the men's sperm cells and then nourished as a developing baby. Part 2 is about the man. They produce sperm cells from their testes. The male's reproductive job is to produce that sperm. The sperm will meet with an egg cell to create a brand new being, offspring or child. Here's a quick picture to show you the types of cells that produced who me and you are today. All started with a sperm cell and an egg cell. They meet, and then make a lot more cells and build me and you. Wow, that was a lot, but good job. Here are my resources. Make sure you go back, watch the video a second time, and you're taking notes on all the slides that talked about the structure and the function of the different body systems. Have a good day.